Grendels in the game. To get him you need to go to the arbitration store and buy his 3 keys, one for the chassis, one for the systems, one for the neuroptics, each for 25 Vitus Essence. And each of these keys has a 100% drop chance for that part, but you have to complete a mission against level 30 to level 50 enemies without having mods equipped, without being able to use your operator, without being able to use your gear, and without having any arcanes function. So naturally, a lot of people are having trouble with them because they're actually quite long. Like the survival is 20 minutes long, for example. There is a pretty easy way to get around it. For whatever reason, augments still carry across into the mission, so on any warframe you can equip all of the augments and get some benefit from that. In this case, we're just going to use Mirage Prime here and the Hall of Malevolence augment, just for a bit of extra damage there. I've got the Ignis Wraith, the generic hybrid build, got Hammer Shot instead of my Riven to make it a bit fairer. Got the Atomos, very similar build, they're both built for gas. Got the Harudo, full build, but it's only for the passive, which is whenever you land a crit on an enemy, you get a bunch of health back. I might even cut some of the damage out, just to show that off a little bit better. But that's the loadout. I'm going to jump into the excavation, because it's the only key I've got at the moment. I did the survival on stream earlier today, 20-minute survival as I said. Piece of cake using this strat. That's at about the 5-hour mark in the Twitch VOD that I'll be uploading to YouTube sometime today. I don't know if it'll be up already or not, but if you want to go and watch that you can. Go and find an enemy and I'll show you how abysmal my damage is. Yep. I mean, I can kill the dude, but it's not great, right? You can see how that would lead to issues in life support or when you're defending an objective. But you cast one, you get your clones out, and they still benefit from the mods you have on your weapon. So it becomes laughably easy to clear these guys out. It's the same with the Atomos here. Just destroys them, no problem. Let's head down here and fire this thing up. First I was a little worried that you would need to defend it, but if you're just killing quickly enough and you're just throwing these canisters in whenever you can, it's never really in that much danger. So we'll just complete one of these. Then I'll try and take some health damage and show that you can heal with the Harudo. I did find myself doing that quite a few times during the survival. Ooh, but sometimes you can just get instant killed. You just want to make sure you're constantly moving. Your clones give you a lot of survivability as well because enemies aren't always firing at you. You can use your 3 for a bit of extra damage, depending on if you're in the light, or some extra DR if you're in the dark. I don't know how much it is because I know it's based on strength, and obviously we don't have any of that equipped. But I found that if I try to keep the 1 and 3 up all the time, then I struggle with energy. But if I'm just keeping the 1 up, I can do that basically indefinitely, no problem. Because you're clearing guys quickly enough that they're dropping orbs all over the place. And obviously whenever you plug one of these in, you get 500 shields back from the excavator. That's not bad. You can see that immediate damage drop off whenever my clones vanish though. I didn't even know they could come from that direction. Another cell there, won't bother. Now, let's see if I can take damage without actually dying. Take health damage. Alright. Turn the 1 and 3 back on, and I'm just going to go and start punching dudes. Back up to 207. Not had much luck beyond that. Surprising. 230, 240. There we go. So you want to pick your battles when you're low health and you're doing that, but it works fine. So yeah, that's how I did the survival. That's how I'm going to do the excavation. That's how I'm going to do the defense. Can't really see myself having any troubles with it. Hopefully that helped, and I'll see you later.